This podcast is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers. We've got what it takes. Fix Auto, Corky's Pest Control, and Lolita's Family of Restaurants. Welcome back inside the lab. Tommy Morris, Christian Pedersen, Chris Smith, and Montel Allen down there in the corner. Ready to bring you another podcast. Guys, it's good to be...
It's that hat that Montel's got.
Yeah, Montel's got a nice hat. Well, we'll talk about that hat in a little bit because we got to get our top 10s, some shout-outs, our interview, which Montel's hat, kind of a little sneaky... giveaway to who we're going to talk to on this episode. And then obviously some foreshadowing. Those are words.
We got great storytelling arcs in this podcast.
English major over here. Or actually, our major. Better words. And then we'll get to our game picks. We got to start with our top 10. Obviously, Chris, go for it.
All right, I'm going to start with my top 10. At number 10, Oceanside. This week, Oceanside returns to my top 10. At 5-1, the Pirates are still in the conversation of the best teams in San Diego County. With the emergence of Tevin Meadows at running back over the last couple of games, Oceanside is starting to find balance on their offense. No longer is the offense content to throw the ball with quarterback Mike Schufer. The Pirates are starting to gel as a team at the right time. So the Pirates are my number 10 team. At 9, Grossmont. The balanced attack, a passing game, and running game continues for Tom Carlos' squad. They are unbeaten and gaining ground in their playoff run. Quarterback Hunter Gaines continues to impress with nearly 1,400 yards this season through 6 games. And the running game between Chabelle Sterling Jr. and James Mackey have earned close to 900 yards this season. Sterling himself is averaging 96 yards during that game stretch. The Hillers are my number 9 team. At 8, the D-line is massive. And they're led by seniors Chemeki Ochi and Peyton Stoner. The offense is led by junior 6'6" quarterback Sean Casey, who has a heart that beats out of his chest with courage.
Yeah, quick little promo. Go to our website, check out the story on him. It's awesome. Sean Casey, or you can look it up on YouTube. It'll come up. But anyway, continue.
And of course, you can't forget senior wide receiver, big play TJ Sullivan. So Mount Carmel and the Sun Devils are my number 18. Week after week, Poway continues to show up. The offense is led by seniors quarterback Tristan Hughes and the elusive Jared Adelman. The cornerstone of their defense is led by a junior, linebacker Garrett Von Nostrand. The Titans are my number 17. At 6, what can you say about modern day except for team speed? They have weapons that most coaches simply dream about. We've got C.J. Verdell, Kyle Moses, Jovan Bayless, Elijah Shelton, Chris Jones, Micah Scott. The Crusaders are explosive. Modern day is my number 16. At 5, after 2 early season losses to Timpview and Cathedral, many in the San Diego football community were groaning that the Helix run was over. Not so fast, y'all. This team has got D1 talent, bounce back, and resiliency. Led by seniors Ezekiel Noah and Scotty Young, this team has a chip on its shoulder. Helix is my number 5 team. Last week, I picked against the Broncos. I'll be the first one to admit that. And believe it or not, Milan Grice and Lori Atoa, gotta give a shout out to moms. That's Mark Salazar's mom. They let me hear about it all week long. So, even without Fresno State commit Mark Salazar, the Broncos went into Mission Hills and took down the Grizzlies. That's an impressive win for me. Respect is earned. The Broncos are my number 14. Saints. With their first loss this past weekend, the Saintsmen, led by Rodney Thompson, are still a force to be reckoned with, but they dropped to number 3 after the loss to the Warhawks. And 2, Cathedral, I'm going to take Cathedral at 2. Quarterback Tate Haynes has some of the best wide receivers in San Diego to throw to with Anton Lee and Jack Thompson, but the Dons are a running team. And the dynamic duo of senior Adam Eastwood and sophomore sensation Sean Puma have the Dons seated in position to make a run for the Western and the Open Division title this year. Ooh. The Dons are my number 2 team.
Actually, you look a little bit different today.
Yeah. I lost a bet.
You lost a bet?
Yeah. On Twitter, I bet that the Warhawks would lose to the Saintsmen, and that didn't turn out so well. So why don't you guys take a look? Last week I picked St. Augustine to beat Madison, and I was wrong. I made a bet with Rob Savage on Twitter that if Madison beat Saints, I'd shave this lovely beard. Well, not so lovely, but you get the point. So congratulations to the Warhawks, Coach Rick Jackson, Terrell Carter, Eric Buchanan, Bryson Collins, JoJo Follow, Brandon Lewis, all those guys over at Madison. You are now my number 1 team. Congratulations, fellas. Now, let's get this started. Well, and there you have it. I'm a man of my word. So, Rob Savage, I officially shaved the beard. Congratulations, Madison. You are now the #1 team.
All right, that is the top 10 for the freshly shaven Chris Smith.
Looking good over there.
Looking sharp. That's a good bet to lose. Montel, who's in your top 10?
I'm gonna go a little bit of different order, but it looks like the same teams. Valhalla is my number 10 team. Love them with Portman, Jerome Johnson. I've been praising those guys all year. I think they'll continue to do the thing, but they're in a big game against my number 9 team, which is Grossmont. Chris already alluded to how good they are. Balance on offense, high scoring, powerful team. Running game is all clicking. Grossmont seems like they're on all cylinders. My number 8 team is Oceanside. Oceanside's there. They're 5-1. I think they'll be back. I think their schedule right now kind of fits them perfectly for them to make a big run. I look for them to make some big moves in the up and coming weeks. My number 7 team is Poway. I've been praising Edelman all year, as you guys know. They seem to surprise me. They went in there. They not only beat Mount Carmel, they handily beat Mount Carmel. And I've always thought Mount Carmel has one of the best defensive linemen, and their offensive line pretty much handled them, and Edelman ran for a ton. So Poway's number 7. Number 6 is Saints. I know they should be up there. I know they're one of the best teams, but they got thrashed. Let's be perfectly honest. They got outplayed in every which way by Madison. And they didn't look too good. I know they'll bounce back. Maybe it was just a down game for them, but I'm going to drop them down to 6. I don't give rewards for losing. They're just being good. I want them to be able to win, to get up there. Helix is climbing up the ranks, making those wins coming up. Scotty Young has continued to impress everybody. I think he's one of the best players in the county, bar none. Number 4 is Modern Day, C.J. Verdell. Javon Bayless is becoming an impact player on the defensive side of the ball. Modern Day is my number 14. And then now my usual 3 have changed. RB's number 3. I love Ross Martin over there, that young receiver over there. He's catching everything under the sun, burning everybody, Mylon Grice and the rest of this squad. Number 2 is Madison. Very impressive win. Terrell Carter did everything they needed to do. But I don't think it's enough to knock off the number 1 team because they didn't lose. I'm going with Cathedral as number 1.
All right, those are your top 10. I'll do top 10 for the SCPI, starting with that number 10 team. It's Christian. I got Christian, number 10 guy I want to talk about real quick. Lineman Jonathan Sign, who actually got 3 carries last game, so good for him. And they're winning against Morse. And make sure you check out San Diego Prep Insider next Wednesday, 6:30 on Fox Sports San Diego, where you'll see him with Chris Watt. Chris is going to break down Jonathan Sign's film. It's one of my favorite segments.
So Combos with Chris, baby.
Combos with Chris. So make sure to watch at 6:30 on Wednesday. Number 9, another team you can watch on Wednesday at 6:30. It's Valhalla. Jerome Johnson had a good game last week. 2 touchdowns. Yeah, Christian got the
physically large.
Physically pretty big guy. The rest of them I'll run through pretty quickly because it's pretty similar to what you guys have. Number 8 is Grossmont. I have Saints all the way down at 7. 6 Modern Day. 5 Poway. 4 Helix. 3 RB. 2 Madison. And I can't get rid of Cathedral at number 1. So those are the teams we want to talk about. Is there any shout-outs you guys have for anyone else? Christian, we'll start with you.
My first shout-out goes to Dominic Guadino and Olympian for beating Eastlake. That's a big time kind of changing of the tide out there in East County win. My second down shout-out goes to Modern Day. 2 fourth quarter touchdowns. They came very close losing, but they turned on that clutch
and the 2-point
switch. Yep. Big fourth quarter, big clutch play for them. They showed they had that gene. My third down shout out goes to Casey Grandforce, Jake Jones, and Sam Gordon at UC for getting back to their winning ways. The big offensive showdown or big offensive shelling of Sarah. And my fourth down shout out goes to Madison for beating Saints for the obvious reasons of why that is important.
I had a couple of shout outs. The first shout out is actually not a football related shout out. I want to give a shout out to the fire crew that actually put out the fire started by the homecoming fireworks at the Eastlake game. Good job, guys. That could have got really ugly really quick. So first of all, thank you to the fire department. Secondly, I want to give a shout out to Tiago Quantz, the wide receiver we mentioned a couple of episodes ago that was having ACL surgery. I got note earlier today that the surgery was a success. So we continue to keep him in our prayers. Changing up a little bit, I know this is Prep Insider.
Right.
But there's a lot of San Diego football players that are playing in college right now. A couple guys I want to give shout-outs to. I want to give shout-outs to Mike Jones, Alex Lillard, and Taj Broomfield out at Dixie State. And everybody knows I just came back from Nebraska, so I want to give a shout-out to my guys out at Hastings College, Cruz San Diego, Adrian Petty, Jordan Johnson, Duron Miller, Julius Ago, and Anthony from Oceanside. Those are my shout-outs, and that's all I got.
Monte, you got anything?
Oh, absolutely. Let me give a couple of shout-outs to some guys. Let's give one to Isaac Taylor. Just secured an offer from Oregon. Congratulations. Peyton Stoner just got an offer from University of Idaho. Another big congratulations to him. And Lee, the big offensive lineman over there at Rancho Bernardo, just got an offer to commit to Harvard, so congratulations to him.
Jeez.
Another shout-out company that's been doing us right and is going to continue to do us right. We got Uppers-Classroom.com, custom-made high school hats for any team you guys want. You mentioned San Diego Prep Insider, or you mentioned SDNFNL, you get 15% off the hat. So check them out, fellas. Big time custom made.
Wow.
So
Plug.
there we go.
Last time you see the top of my head this season.
Yeah, exactly. Monte, I feel like you have a hat for every single school somewhere.
Actually, you know what? I'm trying to get there. Not quite there yet, but I do got one on the way for Patrick Henry, Cathedral, and I got one for Tommy, LJCD for sure.
Beautiful. That's a good. The royal blue is going to look great on you. Anyway, so after we do our shots, the hat that Monte's wearing right now, it's if I'm not mistaken, it's Elkhorn Valley, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we got to go to Elkhorn Valley right now. Christian, want to introduce our guest?
He is currently the leading rusher in San Diego County with over 1,200 yards. He is listed as quarterback, but it should just say all-out offensive weapon. It's Tyson Smith. Let's get to know him a little bit.
All right, Tyson, so I got a question for you. First thing, you guys have 5 wins already. You've only played 6 games. That already matches your win total from last year. So how does it feel getting to that win mark already?
Feels great. Just been working hard in practice Monday through Thursday and showing what we got on Friday nights.
Well, Tyson, you're a QB by trade, but you look similar to guys we see in the league like Michael Vick, the running quarterback that has a dual threat quarterback. So I'm going to ask you a really personal question. What's more fun for you as a quarterback, running the rock or chucking the rock?
I like running a lot, as you could tell. I just like running people over, scoring touchdowns for my team.
I want to ask you, what are the keys for this bounce back season that you had from last year? You guys are 5-1 and keep on rolling. Tell us what's going on.
The mentality of the team, young guys, so when something wrong happens, just they get past it really quick. They don't have it in mind the whole game and have a grudge about it. They just keep working, and I like that.
Last thing, let's look forward a little bit. You got a couple games left on your schedule. What are you looking forward to the most?
Granite Hills, obviously, the Madison Cup, biggest game of the season, and it's a home game, and Elkhorn hasn't had it in a while, and I want to bring that back.
All right, thank you so much, Tyson. Good luck the rest of the way. And Elkhorn Valley, guys, making a little bit of splash out there, huh?
Man, that guy is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
I'm saying if they take down Granite, that could be one of the biggest games in the East County this season.
Ooh, that'd be a big deal. That'd be a
big deal.
Big deal.
All right, so as we get games, we got to get to our game picks. Take a look back at last week. If you watched the podcast, maybe want to rewind to it. Somebody went 6-0. We'll talk about that in 1 second. So everyone else won 3 games. So that means Christian won 3 games, Chris won 3 games, Montel won 3 games. So who would have won 6? 3 people won 3 games, and I'm not one of them.
I think it's the guy that jumped off a cliff last week.
It is. I'm undefeated while being picks in midair.
Hey, man,
again.
you deserve to go undefeated. You keep jumping off cliffs.
Maybe next time we'll be on an airplane. Who knows? But anyway, I'm not gonna. Oh my gosh, I'll edit that out. Don't worry.
Out of an airplane.
I'm editing that.
I heard it.
So season total now: Christian, you're at 20. Chris Smith, 28. Montel also 28, and me, Tommy, at 32. So you guys got a couple weeks to catch me. So hopefully,
Hey, we're playing for that first round draft pick.
all right.
I'm playing to win.
All right, getting to the games we're picking this week. We always want to give a shout out to some of the schools that don't get much love, and that is what's going to happen right here. We have the Rock Academy traveling to Calvary Christian. Chris, who's going to win this one?
I have a confession to make.
Yes.
I had no idea where Calvary Christian was. So with that said, I'm taking the Rock Academy. Colin McCoward said 935 yards rushing this season. I'm taking the Rock.
Montel.
Yeah, me too. I'm taking the Rock Academy. Not because of that, because I'm a good friend with Coach Wally Schwartz over there. Love him to death. He bleeds blue like you, Tommy. I'm going with the Rock.
Yeah, I was about to say, Monte, you coach there, coach. Does that make you proud? I mean, does he count as being part of your coaching tree?
I mean, he could. I mean, Raleigh played for me. He was a great player then. I mean, I hope he took some of the things I taught you guys and enthusiastic, and he's leading his team the way. So, Raleigh, I need a win.
That's good enough for me. Go Rock Academy.
Yeah, I'm going to be a homer here. I'm going to pick the Rock.
We got an interesting sweep here. This is the first sweep we've had in a while.
I know, it's the first time in a while. So we're all picking the Rock. Raleigh, go ahead and bring us home that win, please, so we don't look stupid. Next game that we're going to go to, Chris, we'll take your pick first. It's Monte Vista at Santana.
After a disappointing loss to Granite Hills last week, the Sultans look to take on another Grossmont Valley opponent this week in Monte Vista. The Sultans are averaging 192 yards passing a game. I think this is going to be more of the same, as the secondary of Monte Vista has struggled to run with the wide receivers. So I'm going to take Santana in this one.
Monte, how about you?
I'm going with the Purple People Eaters over there, Santana. I think they got a little bit too much on defense. They got a good blocking scheme going on. Santana, I mean, Monte Vista is great. They got a little bit of team speed, but they just haven't been able to put it together like Santana has this year. So I'm going with them.
Christian, what do you think?
Monte Vista's coming off a win. Santana's coming off a loss. I think Monarchs keep on rolling, baby.
I am going to agree with you. I think Monte Vista has taken a huge step up this year. I think they're surprising people for the rest of the way throughout the season, and I will take them to win on the road. Next game, going way up north. San Pasqual going to Valley Center. Chris?
This one has playoff implications, doesn't it? Or at least
first place in Valley League on the line, baby.
So, Valley Center beat Granite Hills a couple weeks ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Was that? In an overtime win? I'm going to take Valley Center.
In overtime?
No.
Okay. Monte.
Hey, man, you know what? Damn, Chris, keep taking mine again. I'm going with Valley Center. Not because I think Valley Center's just been able to grit out a lot of wins this year. And I think they're going to grit out another one going way up north to their house. I got Valley Center.
Christian?
Yeah, Jaguars have impressed in multiple ways. They'll impress in a different one this one.
All right, so here's the thing. I want to do something here. You just inspired me to do this. If I call it being an overtime game and the right team, can I get double points?
Yeah, I'll throw it for that.
If it's not an overtime game, then I get 0.
Yeah, I'll throw it for that.
Got it.
Okay, we're going to do it.
Those odds.
I'm taking Valley Center in overtime.
Valley Center, I need the W in regular season, okay, guys? Regulation. There you go.
And it's also technically regular season, too, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. You weren't wrong. Next game is going to be Christian going to Lincoln. Chris?
I got to tell you, this one hurts my heart. Because I got a lot of guys out of Christian, and I really want to root for Jonathan Stein and Moronis and those guys out there, but I can't. I'm sorry. I got to take Asante Herzog, Micah Edwards, the receiver over there, Tate Forcier. I got to go with the Hive. They're on a roll. They're going to be a sneaky team. This one right here, I think, has Division III playoff implications, that whoever wins this game is going to go deep into the D3 playoffs and could be your D3 champions this year.
Ooh, we see a rematch in the playoffs for this too. Monte, what do you think?
Wow, I mean, this one, I go back and forth. Magnificent Seven, we got 2 of the running backs from the Magnificent Seven cover. We got Morones, the one, I think the best fullback or one of the best fullbacks in the county, and then we got Michael Edwards over there at Lincoln. I'm going to go with the team that I think is more balanced, and I think they may have a little bit more discipline in them. I'm going to go with Christian. I know Lincoln has the speed and everything, but I think they're going to try to kill them with power, and I think they're going to blitz the mess out of Warhawk to see what he can do as far as going on. Plus, Goodwin is one of the most underrated players in the county. No one talks about that kid. Like you were saying, he's one of the fastest, but he's one of the most polished receivers as well as route running. So I'm going to go with Christian on this one.
Christian, you picking your namesake?
Yes, and I've done wrong by picking against precedent this year, and Christian has the better record, and they've shown the better results this year. So I'm not going to go against that trend.
I'm going to go with the Patriots too. So hey, since you make up a game here.
I'll take it. Come on, Lee. Let's go Hive. Let's go. Hey, you see this? You see this? What I'm dealing with? Let's go Hive. Let's show them what's to live.
All right, so big opportunity here for Chris. Next game, second to last game, it is another North County battle. It is Torrey Pines going to Oceanside. Chris.
Bernard, Hearn, Schufert. I'm taking Oceanside.
Sounds pretty reasonable. Monte.
Man, Torrey Pines has been playing really good lately, but they've been playing really good at home. I don't know how good they're going to do on the road up in Oceanside, but Oceanside laid that egg a couple of weeks ago when Mission Hills came there kind of beat up and they got. But I'm going to go with Oceanside. I think Oceanside can take them. Ozzie Hearns, I'm looking at you, man. Hicks, all you guys, show me something.
Christian?
We'll roll the dice a little bit. I'm going to say Torrey Pines. I think that this one comes down to special teams and field placement. And Torrey Pines have been pitching shutouts left and right. Oceanside has only been slowing people down. I think that Torrey Pines ekes out like a 6-3 victory or something like that.
Okay, I'm going to go with Oceanside as well. I'm going to go with the crowd here. Go with Oceanside. And our last game, big game out in the East County. Valhalla going to Grossmont. Chris.
Coolest kid. I got to go with the team that has the running back with the coolest name in San Diego County. And that's Chevelle Sterling Jr. I'm taking Grossmont.
Monte?
I'm going with the Healers, man. That G unit, them dudes are ready. I think they're so bad. Their offense is so high powered. I don't think Valhalla can run up and down the field with them the whole game.
Christian?
I would like to abstain from this one because I will be there on behalf of San Diego Prep Insider filming our next episode. And
You can't abstain, man. You gotta pick a team.
These teams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like Tommy and kind of make up the rules as I go. I'm going to double down on a different game. We got Del Norte Escondido, and I'll take the Nighthawks for give me 2 points or -2. I either gain 2 or I lose 2.
No. Do you want more?
Oh, can I wager 5?
Well, are we gonna allow him to wager 5?
I mean, it doesn't matter. He's in last place.
I'm gonna throw up a 5 slot on Del Norte taking down Escondido,
Now,
baby.
if you lose this,
I'll be down.
to
I'll be back.
15.
I would go all in, but then I'd
That'll
be
be
in
your
first
season.
next week, so I'll just stay with 5 points, please.
Okay, so this is
This is my daily Jeopardy.
This is big. Are we both? Are we are all 3 of us okay?
Hey, if he wants to sink his ship, it's on him.
Monte, you cool with this?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah,
All right,
go ahead, man.
all right, cool.
Thanks,
So
Monte.
yeah, there you go. This is it's a 5-point game for.
Let's go, baby.
We know what he will be watching on Friday. I will go ahead and pick the normal game. I'll pick Grossmont so that puts the rest of us on the Healers. Guys, before we get out of here, anything else anyone wants to add?
Montel?
Man, just I want people stay safe. I mean, a lot of teams are getting beat up. I hope guys get healthy. Looking forward to Braxton breaking some more records coming up this week. To be honest with you, and everybody, same. That 6-0 versus 6-0 East County game, Valhalla versus Grossmont. I think that's going to be real interesting, man. I mean, it can go either way. I love both teams. I like players on both teams. I'm just ready. I'm ready to see a really good knockout game because every game we thought was going to be really good. It's been a one-way blowout for somebody. So out of the top team, so I'm hoping this one is one of those. Let's go down to the wire.
Any you got that? Nope.
Good. Come out to the Valhalla Grossmont
One more.
game.
So, you guys have seen the Top Guns, and more recently, the Magnificent Seven. Coming next, the Fab Five.
Ooh. Can we get it?
You're doing
Nope.
basketball now?
Nope, you'll see it. Fab Five, baby.
We
Coming
don't even
soon.
get no. That's a cliffhanger right there. One thing I want to add: Wednesday, 6:30, Fox Sports San Diego. Set your DVRs, watch it live. I don't care. San Diego Prep Insider. I was at Modern Day. Christian was at Valhalla, so we got to dig deep into those teams. You gotta watch it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a good show. And Christian had a good story.
Hey, don't forget, I was there too.
You were there. You maybe a cameo from Chris Smith. Maybe. We'll see. Gotta watch to find out.